Welcome. This is the fourth in our series of interesting Excel files. This example is about passwords, in particular about finding a way to distribute parts of a password to a trusted group so that if the owner of the password becomes unavailable, it can be recreated by the remaining members. The password.xlsx Excel file we will be exploring is available for download. The link is in the video description. I'm going to start by outlining the issue. Many systems are secured with passwords, often only known to a single person. What happens when that person becomes unavailable for some reason? Some systems are both critical for an organization and yet, under normal circumstances, handled exclusively by an individual. Suppose that for one of these critical systems, parts of the password were spread between a trusted set of individuals, so the combination of those trusted members could recreate the whole password. That would allow the organization to continue functioning even if the unthinkable happens. For example, if we have 4 trusted people, then one of them knows the whole password because they're the person that deals with that system all the time. The other 3 can each be given a third of the password. That way, if the first person becomes unavailable, the other 3 can get together and by combining the parts they have, recreate the whole password and hence get access to the system. But what if we have more than 4 people? Especially if we want any 3 of them to be able to rebuild the password. If, for example, there are 6 trusted people, in that case the first person again has the whole password. The other 5 have parts of it. If the password has 10 parts, then we can arrange that no 2 of them have the whole thing between them, but any group of 3 do. The number 10 here comes from the fact there are 10 ways to select 2 people from 5 if the order doesn't matter. As we add more people to the trusted group, the number of parts we need increases rapidly. This is the type of front end we're aiming to end up with. The user selects their own name from the list of trusted people, and the spreadsheet automatically delivers both a random password and a set of email messages to send partial passwords to each of the other trusted members. Any 3 of the members will then have the whole password. If the user sees this, then behind the scenes there have to be some supporting tabs. The list of trusted people is easy. It's just a list of names and email targets that are used to fill in the various messages. The list of trusted people implemented in this password file can contain up to 10 trusted members. The password tab is a bit more interesting. It is the core of the whole thing. The length of the password here is deduced from the number of members we have to send partial passwords to. Having 10 members means that up to 9 messages could be required. Therefore, a maximum password length of 36 characters is sufficient. Each character within the password is randomly picked from the char tab. The places to hide characters in each person's message are determined by how we shuffle the columns from the template tab. In order to do these calculations, we therefore need to have 2 further supporting tabs. The template tab itself is quite simple. Again, it's just a rendition of the way passwords are to be split up, just like we saw earlier in the 6-person case. The difference is this covers all the cases up to 9 messages. The 2 character tabs are also fairly simple. The base char tab on the right lists all the characters with codes from 0 to 127, that is, the ASCII characters. Each character can have a reason to not use it and a count of the frequency that character has to appear in the passwords. The char tab then constructs a list of the pickable characters for us to select from. There's a little bit of calculation here, but nothing we have not already seen in previous videos. And that's it. This has been a relatively straightforward example of using Excel to automate an important but fiddly procedure. The most challenging aspect of building this particular spreadsheet has been defining the precise approach that is going to be followed. That, of course, is driven by the underlying goal, that of ensuring an organization is robust against rare but potentially catastrophic risks. This spreadsheet has been built assuming that 3 trusted members are required to get the password. It could be adjusted so that 4 would be needed, for example. I'll leave that to your imagination. I hope this has been useful to some of you. Please comment if it has. Thanks for watching.